Hello, we're back for the finale of season 3 of Ben 10. Yeah, last time we left on a bit of a weird note, I have to say, because last episode felt like it should be a season finale because it had so many parts leading up to a final confrontation with Ghost Freak, Frankenfreak, Blitzer Wolf, which I know now, Blitzer Wolf, Blitz Wolfer, and now I know Snareo. I think Snareo. That's the name of the mummy. But yeah, it led up to a final confrontation with all of them. But it felt like we left off in a bit of a weird way. I think you saw that on camera then. Yeah, Ghost Freak was burnt out by the sunlight and is now back in the Omnitrix. Frankenfreak and Snareo looked like they were sucked into a black hole. I don't know what that was that came out of nowhere. And the wolf was seemingly killed in an explosion back on Earth, but we still left open for those villains to come back, hopefully, because I don't want to lose those villains just yet. They were very good. And oh, talking of Frankenfreak, I realised, and I meant to say it in the last couple of reviews, his secret identity, should we call it, his cover identity, he was Dr. Victor, as in Victor Frankenstein. And his obvious villain name is Frankenfreak, so little fun Easter egg there. But yeah, this is the finale, but it looks like it's going to be a one-off, which is very strange. But there's one thing that has me intrigued about this episode. It's something different because we have gone to Egypt, another country. Like, for all of Ben 10 so far, we have just been travelling around America. But now we've actually gone to a different country. We've gone to Egypt. And hopefully this finale can bring us something incredible that will be a big part of season 4. That's what I'm hoping for. Because they did such a good job with the storytelling in season 1 up to Vilgax, and the story build up for this season as well with all the freaks. So there is good storytelling in there, and it makes no sense to just leave your season not on that final story, but on a one-off episode. So it seems a stupid idea, but I have to believe that they've got a good reason for it, because I know they can do quality storytelling on this show. So I've got to believe they've done something good with this finale. But if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can watch 3 weeks or maybe 4 weeks. I can't count any. I can't tell anymore. Is it 3 or 4 weeks early access onto my Patreon for $5 a month? Speaking of which, I've got a book here, and in that book is written my recent 3 patrons, which I recently got. All subscribe for $5 a month, so thank you to you 3 for that. By the name of Gilly Goggs, I think that's how you say it, Azel Pete, and Ophelia. You're all subscribed for $5, and you have been put into my book of patrons. And if you pledge as well, doesn't matter what tier, you will be put in this book as well, and I will mention you in the video, or maybe in the videos after you subscribe. But obviously you'll have to wait a few weeks because I record 3 or 4 weeks in advance. So if you subscribe, I will mention you in the comment in the intro or maybe outro of the first video after you've subscribed. So thank you very much to you 3 and to anyone who has possibly pledged since then, because it's the 26th of October now. If you've pledged after that, I think this video is supposed to come out 24th of November, so a month. Yeah, a month. So if you've pledged between now and then, thank you very much. I'm sure you'll be mentioned in the videos later. But we spent too long on this, and 5 minutes in already, and I ain't even started the video. So the season 3 finale of Ben 10. Should we get into it right now? Oh, just before we start, we've got to pick our alien for the finale. We've got to do it for the finale. We've been forgetting in recent weeks. Ghost Freak is viable again because he's back in the watch. This always takes so long. Right, I'm not stuck between two again, I think. Oh, Wild Mutt for the finale. I get to be Wild Mutt. How fun. This doesn't look like Egypt, okay? Alien. He's running away. No. Oh.
That was your only warning shot. Now turn around slowly.
Voice. Max?
Eileen, is that you?
Delicious. Well, why wouldn't I be interested in the Omnitrix? I'm the one who sent it to Earth. I was transporting the Omnitrix when I was attacked by our own friend.
Vilgax. Grandpa, you're complicated.
With Vilgax out of the picture, there's nothing keeping her here any longer. I could use your help out there.
Oh, another tempting offer. No way.
Hey! Is this one of Vilgax's drones? Oh, I thought it was going to destroy the van then. Okay, how did it with... Jesus! Oh, it's repairing itself. Wonderful. The rust bucket, no!
Yes, I'm sure the Mechatron is destroyed. Break.
Yeah, no. Oh no.
You're being irrational.
Well, if I'm such a mess up, then why'd you send the watch to me in the first place?
I didn't send you the Omnitrix. You found the Omnitrix before it reached its intended recipient.
I got the watch by mistake?
Of course you did.
I was sending it to Max.
Guess it would make more sense, Grandpa being a plumber and all.
She wants Grandpa to go away with her just like before. Only this time, there's nothing keeping him here.
I can think of two things. Hello. It's still got him.
Ben, go. This thing's got control of the nanotech in my plumber's suit.
Oh. Why is there a tank? The tank.
I have a better idea, but you must trust me. Your grandfather's life depends on it.
The hell is this?
What's this thing supposed to do?
You're going to eat it. Literally eat it.
Okay, what the hell is this? I don't know what I'm looking at. Its head.
Guess we should let Grandpa say goodbye.
Yeah, but to who?
It's a big galaxy out there. But right now, those kids are my whole world.
Grandpa. Again. And that is the end of season 3. Okay. Not sure I'm happy with that finale, because it easily could have been told before the last 2 episodes. A good episode. Still, very good episode. But it should have been told before the last 2. This should have been episode 11, and then the other 2 should have been episode 12 and the finale. Because, obviously, the new aliens that we got in last episode, Frank and Freak... Well, the new aliens that we got, the Blitzwolfer, Snarrow, Frank and Freak, and Ghost Freak, they did not factor whatsoever into this episode. So this could have been told before the last 2 episodes. I had high hopes. And the Egypt thing didn't even come into play whatsoever, so... Alright. Let's see what notes I got down here. I actually got a couple notes down. The Arctic, it didn't factor into anything. It's just where Xylene landed when she ejected from her ship. But what is interesting is she ejected from her ship from the first episode, the very first episode, also known as my most viewed video on this channel. So, yeah, she sent the thing to Earth, intended for Max. Max was supposed to get the Omnitrix, which he actually did in that Elseworlds episode that we saw. First Gwen had it, and then it detached from Gwen onto Max. I was so scared that we lost the rust bucket when it got when it got blown up. My grammar. I thought that was the end of the rust bucket. How did they rebuild that? I mean, I know they've got alien technology and stuff like that, but that thing was blown to pieces. How did they get it back together and even functional again? Mad. I put Grandpa by with a question mark, thinking that he might go, but there's one more season of this show. He's not going to leave. I don't know if he's in the other series, so like Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. I'm not sure if he's in those. I wrote Tank when obviously the villain of the finale of this season was just a Vilgax drone, like in the first episode. I suppose I like that little come around, but I like that it loops around. The villain of the first episode was a Vilgax drone, and now the villain of this episode is a Vilgax drone. I sort of like that, but it's the finale of a season. The first season finale we had Vilgax himself. Second season finale we had Vilgax and Kevin Levin. Third season finale, a robot drone. Gwen's learning new spells as well. She's progressing with her magic. That hilarious opening scene with the dogs in the park. And then they were still interested in him after he turned back to human. A lot of adults will see something very freaky with that. I nearly did. Grandma Xylene. I put Grandma with a question mark, but Grandma Xylene, possibly. But Max must have cheated on her because he didn't... Well, not cheated because she left. But Max, obviously, she's not his only woman because he obviously must have had a child to then lead into Gwen and Ben. But Grandma Xylene... I'd like if she came back. She seemed cool. Think about this episode though. A new alien, a new Eater alien, which I'm seeing in the credits here. Upchuck, I like that. That's 16 aliens we finished with for season 3. We started season 1 with 10, and now we've ended season 3 with 16. I hate to say it, but is this the worst season finale? Because it was a one-off episode. It didn't have any connecting plot whatsoever besides the connection to the first episode. The Ghost Freak stuff was so much more promising. They could have easily taken an episode. They could have added this episode into season 4 if they wanted to. They could have taken an episode out of this season and replaced it with this, and then given the Ghost Freak stuff one more episode. There's a lot of stuff they could have done to make it better. Their mistake, though, is something I will learn from, because allow me to make an announcement. I am in the stages. I'm working on my storytelling because I intend to create my own comic book series. Like you've seen. I like drawing. I've done it quite often, though not as much as I'd like to. And I've got a thing for storytelling. I kind of like it, so I intend to make my own comic book series. Ask in the comments if you want to know more about it. Their mistake here in their storytelling is something I will learn from to try and making my series better. Obviously, my story is nowhere near the same as Ben 10, but I think that's season 3 done. Obviously, this season took a lot longer to finish than other seasons because of my extensive break that I took for 2 months. So this season has taken a lot longer to finish than others before it, but make no mistake, I may have ragged on about this episode being the finale, but that's only because it's the finale and there was much more they could have done. Like, they could have put this episode earlier in the season and had the Ghost Freak stuff be the finale because it was much more interesting. But this is still a very good episode. It was very interesting. I like the introduction of Xylene, the backstory on Max, the connection to Vilgax in season 1. I like all that a lot. But this should not have been the finale. But still, very entertaining. Very entertaining. Sadly, in terms of season finales, it's at the bottom of the list. Which is a shame because obviously this season had the best season premiere with Ben 10,000. It had one of the best built stories with the Ghost Freak, Blitzwolfer, Snero, and Frankenfreak. That was one of the best built stories in this show so far. It's just entertaining episode, not worthy of the finale though. So I'm sorry if that angers people, but I hope people understand my way of seeing that. Like always, if you've subscribed for $5 a month on Patreon, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch all the way up to episode 4 of season 4, I think. Right now, if you subscribe for $5 a month on Patreon, or you can subscribe for just $3 a month and you can get the full length to this episode. Bear in mind, if you subscribe for the $5, you get the full length and the early access. Although you don't get full length of the videos on early access until they come out on YouTube. Remember that. And content for the $10 tier, the full length movie reactions, will be coming soon. I'm debating now whether to do a reaction to Ben 10 Race Against Time, because my friend tells me that it can be done after season 3, but I'm wondering if I should do it after I finish the full series, because I've heard it doesn't connect to the overall plot really. It's just a entertaining movie, but we'll see how it goes. Obviously, I'll be talking to my friend at some point this week, and I'll ask him. But yeah, that is all we've got for now. That is the finale of season 3. Ben 10 season 3 is in the books. It is all done. So next week we'll be starting on episode 1, the premiere of season 4. That's all we've got. Until next time, we are over and out for the season.